We should be up now, but I thought we were up before, so... Okay, I don't know what happened to the last one. Make sure that my sound is on. It is. Very good. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Pokemon Emerald Nuzlocke. This is failure. He lost his whole team almost in a bad battle with Wally. So this is the team of the OGs. We still have Georgia and Wade. Mike has made a reappearance, and then we've got Lila, Sanduel Jr., and Saitama as people to round out the team. I don't think I'm going to be grabbing everybody, but I don't think this is going to be the team that I take to the Elite Four, but it is the team I'm using right now. As far as what else I've got in here, most of these guys I'm not planning on using. Some of them wouldn't be the worst idea, but they're not really what I want. And unfortunately, our dead pile is sad as we lost Fungicide, Ken, Steve, Volcamel, which that's not as big a loss, and Blue Swab. Those are hefty losses, so unfortunately not ideal. So that is sad. We will, however, be rebuilding. So I have a plan. I have a plan to get us rebuilt and a plan to get us some new party members because there are some places that I haven't been yet. And that is just going to be how we go. I do need to teach somebody to fly. How's it going, Nick? We're going to have to grind for sure. I think Elite Four is Dark Ice, Dragon, and is it Fighting in this one? Yeah. Dark Ice, Dark Ice, Ghost Dragon, and then the champion is primarily Water. So losing Fungicide, not the best choice. As though it was a choice. Not the best choice. Alright. Can any of you learn Fly? Of course not. Alright, I need somebody to learn Fly. No way I'm walking around. Alright. Zoot can learn how to fly, I guarantee it. Yeah. Alright. Alright, so we have a few stops to make. First stop is Mauville. I need a mock bike. Without it, I will not be able to get to where I need to go. Alright. We have our mock bike. I need a Pokemon that's got Rock Smash, which shouldn't be that hard to get. Let's get a HM guy for Rock Smash. Yeah, I will not be using Saitama for the Elite Four. So let's do that. Give you Rock Smash. Because I'm not teaching it to Wade. Okay. And with that, we are ready to go ahead. There's one place that I know I haven't been yet, and there are 2 Pokemon that I can actually get out of it. So I think that's our first step, is to head over there and see what we can see. And actually, I don't need to fly anywhere. It's right up here. We're going to the desert. We never actually went into the desert tower place, and there are the fossils in there, and there's also an encounter in there that we can go ahead and grab. Between grabbing a fossil Pokemon and hopefully a good encounter, we should be back on top momentarily. I'm going to grab the claw fossil out of this, and then I'm hoping for one of these. I'm hoping for a Trapinch. And I should not be leading with Lila. She can run away from this, but I'm not leading with Lila. I'm leading with Wade. So, I believe the tower's up here. But it's not. And there's a fight. No, I think getting a couple of Pokemon will certainly help. I can probably do it with what I've got just in the PC, but I'd rather try to give myself my best shot. The tower might not actually be up here. I might be wrong. I am wrong. I know the tower only appears at certain points of the day too, so that might also be a thing. Alright. So it looks like I needed to actually Google it. I'd take one of these two. I'd take a ball toy too. But I'm not gonna worry too much about it. I got a Sandshrew already, so that pretty much covers that I'll get one of the other two. Okay, yeah. So I need to leave the route. The tower kind of just comes back and turns off every time you run through the route. Wade's a little overkill on this route, and I didn't fight everybody here because I kind of just got a Sandshrew and left. So yeah, as you leave the route, it should redo itself for me. I don't know if that counted as leaving the route actually. Okay. I might have to go farther. I didn't realize this was all part of the same route. Huh. I didn't realize that was all part of the same route. I totally grabbed 2 Pokemon from that. Oh well, one of them's dead. There it is. Alright. So. I think I have to be using the Mach Bike for some of this, if I remember correctly. Yes. And this is my Mirage Tower. This is my Mirage Tower Pokemon. So. Alright. I'm not going to Master Ball it, although I could. But what are we going to name this Trapinch? Choppers is fantastic for this. Alright. There's one of our 2 Pokemon that we were going to grab. So now we can go ahead and grab the Claw Fossil. Oh, shoot. Grab an Anorith. And they will be... Okay. I'll figure it out. I know if you hit a wall, it'll... Okay, no, I managed that, so it's just timing. It's just timing. I'll get up here. This is going to take a second, friends. This is a brutal first piece of the puzzle. Do I need to be going the other way? Doesn't help me. I'm gonna have to use a repel. These are not helping me. I'll get it. I only need to get it once. I only need to get it once. I'm doing something wrong, clearly. I almost had it that time. Alright. Alright. There's the first one. No, you're good, Rem. We are gathering friends. Alright, we get the claw fossil. And I just destroyed a monument. And a fossil. I destroyed an entire monument and the fossil, so that's not ideal, but we got one fossil. I believe Slateport is where we go for that. Is it, or is it Rustboro? It must be Rustboro. I've been good. I don't know if you caught the end of last the last stream, but it was in fact a rough time. Is it Devin that? No, it can't be. How's it going, C? Oh no, it is Devin. Alright. We lost more than just Fungicide and Ken. Good lord. We lost everybody. Except for... We lost everybody besides Georgia and Wade. I don't remember who I talked to about the fossils. Surely don't talk to the president. Why are you looking at XP shares? That'll help. That'll help immensely. Yeah, we lost a lot. Okay, I thought Devin was where you take these. Is there another? Does anybody remember where I take the fossil? Oh, the hat is Snake Discovery. Okay, it is second floor of Devon, and it's just some random science bro. Okay. No, the Devon Corporation is this one, isn't it? I think it's just a random science pro. Yeah, just a random science pro. Alright. Go running around the city for a bit. And then come back and I should have my fossil. It's probably step-spaced. But he also doesn't have a Pokénav, so he will not call me. Alright, we've got Anorith. What are we naming Anorith? What are we naming our little bug man? Anybody have any ideas on what we want to name our little anorith? Andrew! Absolutely, we will name him Andrew. Alright. With that, we can make ourselves an actual team now. And we can get to grinding. Alright. Andrew's coming on the team. You'll replace you. And Chompers is coming on the team. Replace you. Yeah, she's not quite asleep yet, but she's down there. She's chilling. Alright. Do we want bug poison or flying poison? I think we want flying poison. Okay. I think this is going to be the team. We've got some evolutions to grab, but I think this is the team. Crobat is a beast, so once we get him upgraded, he'll be good to go. We've got Georgia our Linoon as our wonderful normal type. I'm going to teach her how to spew fire or something for the ghost types. Lila's going to be a great addition, especially for our dragon and water type people. We got Chompers here. He's going to do great. She's going to do great. Andrew the Anorith is going to have a wonderful lock on our rock type moves, and of course Wade for all the things we like Wade for. So I think that's going to be a great deal. Let me look up friendship mechanics in this generation though. Okay. That's what I thought. We have... So, this is a friendship evolution, so what we're going to do is we're going to feed some berries. And I think it's pomeg, tomato... Pomeg, tomato... that's all I've got. Yeah, so, but I've got a few of them, so, oh, shoot. I am not up on it today, friends. I'm not usually in so many windows. Yeah, I'm glad we had enough to keep going. Alright. So I did that, and luckily nothing that I did actually affected it in any way. Alright. That's fine. Alright. So now we just need to grind. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and give Chompers our EXP share. Okay. And now we're going to go fight some things. Except now I don't have a Pokemon that knows how to fly. Let me go ahead and fix that. Vlad's not able to learn how to fly? That seems like an oversight. Alright, well, let me get somebody out that can fly, and I will just have to deal with it. For now, Georgia will be moved to the top of the box. I think we're gonna grind. Where do we want to grind at? That's a great idea. That's the question. Let's head up this way. What do you mean, when did Gyarados get fly? Gyarados can't learn fly, even though it's a flying type. Yeah, shiny would be real fun, wouldn't it? Alright, we'll go heal up. Do it again. You know what? I could be having somebody in the nursery right now, but that's okay. This works. I would love for Vlad to learn air cutter. That would be great. Why is it worse than wing attack? That's weird. It's better than astonish though. Alright. Still not quite friendly enough. So I want to figure out... Oh, just walking does it. Okay. I can use some vitamins. No, Bannerlord's great. Alright. Let me... These vitamins also help, and protein is not the worst idea for you. Yeah. Is there a place... I'm trying to see where the friendship checker is for this, for Emerald. Okay. There's a friendship checker in Veranda of Town, so that's good. Oh, that's fun. I'm glad you guys did that. So that's in Veranda. She's in here? No. Maybe. Actually. Is Wanda the friendship checker? What? Alright. Oh, good. That's a great one. Alright. Where is the nursery? Forget where anything is. This is where the nursery is, yeah. Alright. Okay. So what we're going to do, your friendship raises by 1 stack every 128 steps you take. So, if we take a bunch of steps, we'll get some levels in the Pokemon daycare. And we'll get some friendship. We're moving. We're being efficient. Actually, we could be farming rare candies too. Let's actually be really efficient. We could be farming items. She'll pick up a rare candy every now and then, so that's a few levels that we don't need to get grinded out. Make sure she doesn't already have one. She does not. I'm going pretty far, actually. Like, I've got a real nice stretch here. So I want to see if I've made it to any kind of new bracket. Hey, look! This is working! Because we're doing the not smart thing, but it's working. So we made it into a new friendship bracket just doing this. And then... Georgia, why aren't you grabbing any items? Maybe she doesn't like to do it when we're on the bike, I don't know. Yeah, this is what we call babying your Pokemon. Good lord, we are abusing this system, but hey, that's okay. We're going to pull like a level 50 Pokemon out of the daycare. We're going to get our Pokemon evolved, and then we'll be even better off. Alright. Did you get me anything yet? No, I must not work with bikes. Alright. See if we made it into a new bracket. We're looking for her to tell me it adores me. Likes me a whole lot. Alright. We're getting somewhere. Alright, that was another 50 laps. Let's see what that does. Hey, look at that. All we had to do was bike up and down real quick, and the whole party now loves me, other than my electric dog. Alright. Look at that. That's all we gotta do. Alright, we got ourselves a Crobat. Perfect. Alright, now we get to see what happened in the daycare while I was gone. Alright. I'm hoping we didn't overlevel. Yeah, okay. Alright. Sorry, Georgia, I'm going to take you back out for just a bit. Alright. There we go. So now we've got a team. Lila is now level 36. So she went in there at the right time. Vlad is level 36. So we are aiming for, I believe, 58 is our level cap. We're probably actually aiming for everybody to be around 55. And then we'll go into the Elite Four. Alright. So, since we have the EXP share, we're going to grind at Evergrande City in the, we're going to go ahead and just grind in Victory Road. There's no reason not to. We already dealt with our surprise from, Wally. So long as we don't go too far in, I think we're going to be okay. All right. And may the grinding commence. Good Lord, Vlad. No, I don't think I need to learn Rain Dance. Good job, Chompers. I definitely have plenty of supplies, so I'm not going to leave just because we need to heal one Pokemon. Thank you, Georgia, for the Ultra Ball. Yeah, she just doesn't like the, she doesn't like, she doesn't like the bike. Okay. But I'm going to put you in the back for now. Georgia, you take a couple swings at these people. Not this one. She does prefer all four paws to be on the ground because she's a diva. Indeed. Level 41 for Georgia, and she wants to learn Slash. I absolutely want to make room for Slash. I would love to get rid of Cut, but I can't do that right now. Although I do want to see what TMs I can go ahead and give her. Because I can override HMs with TMs, I'm pretty sure. Can I give her flamethrower? No. Okay. I know she can learn quite a bit. So she can learn water pulse. I mostly just want to see what I can give her to deal with ghost types. But I think I'll wait. Now I'll head there for the exit. Vlad is fast, but that's all Vlad is. Vlad is not quite as powerful as he will be later on. Should have healed up first. I'll heal up now. It's gonna just use fake out or something. Yep. Good job, Vlad. Good job, Chompers. When does Chompers evolve? Vlad the Bat will be absolutely unstoppable. 35. All right. I thought I was getting close. Just got to learn not to fight these with Vlad. These are apparently Vlad's worst hard counters. Well, that's gonna hurt. It did hurt. That hurts quite a bit. She'll get better. She's underleveled for where we're fighting in. And she's not tanky, so switching her into anything is going to be risky. Can't wait till I can one-shot these Hariyamas. That's where all the XP is in all these fighting types. I think I can take this one. Was it worth it for the XP? No, but did it work? Absolutely. But yeah, once we can start one-shotting everything in here, that'll be really the mark of success. Yes, I would like Chompers to learn Crunch. Somebody needs to have it. Another escape rope. Glad those are slow, because they hit like trucks. Alright. Heal up. She is, you're right. I've used a couple, so she has to put them back in before she starts giving me rare candies. And I think she's a couple levels away from rare candies being less rare on the drop table. Can I just heal you? Good lord, that thing hits like... Lila can't take a hit. That's the main problem. She really does. How dare I use an item that is actually somewhat useful? Yeah, not very effective with my ass, Lila. Jesus. Thank you, Georgia, for the extra hyper potion. We could use it. Hooray! That's a bug. It's a bug that's not a bug type. So, unfortunately, Chompers is still not quite ready to go out with the big boys, but that's okay. Thank you, Georgia, for the rare candy. I'm actually going to use a couple of those. Just to get a few of us to level 40. Yeah, we can all have bite. That's fine. Yeah, I know. It definitely should become bug ground and then lose its primary ground type and become bug dragon. That's really what the progression should be. But obviously that doesn't make enough sense. Either that or it should just start with the bug typing and not have a ground type. And it should just be bug dragon the whole time. It would be fine with the antlion Pokemon being a bug type. You know, I get why it's ground type. But by the time it reaches its end goal, it's no longer a bug type. Antlions are great. Yeah, I love them. They're really fun to just like find in nature. Don't like that we have max. There we go. There might be too many fighting types in here for me to effectively train Georgia. I had to train her somewhere else. If not bugged, why bug-shaped indeed? Thank you, Georgia. Yeah, I think for now, Georgia might need to sit in back line. Finally able to hold my own against the unevolved version of Vlad. Mean look. Eh. Put Lila up front. Indeed. As long as Lila can kill them, it's not too big a deal. Lila just has to be able to kill them. Good job, Chompers. 5 more levels until Chomper evolves again. Georgia has an item for us. Thank you, Georgia. I bet you that mug is as moldy as they come. Good job, Wade. Yeah, I mean, it's probably the worst mold you can get. At this point, it's probably spread from the coffee cup everywhere. Let's put up fruiting bodies. It's just mushrooms now. I think so, yeah. I'm gonna start fighting the things that matter. Not wasting my XP on... Well, I say that and then everything is just a bat. Yes, I do want to do that. And I think I'm going to Screech instead of Sand Attack. I think it absolutely is Rem. I think we found the origin. Oh, shit. I wasn't watching. I wasn't watching. Come on. I'll make another one. Wasn't watching. I've got another one, don't worry. It's fine. I got complacent. I wasn't watching. Joe was the real Zubat all along. How good is Chompers so far? Not great. I really do need Chompers to just evolve. Thank you, Georgia. Joe is endgame material. Alright, who's out front? Lila? Okay. We can do that. I'm not going to let Lila take on any heavy hitters. Lila's only going to take on what she can easily take. I've learned my lesson. Alright, I think she's running low. So we'll switch you up. Take that rare candy. We're gonna play it safe. I got cocky. We're not gonna do that again. Luckily, Chompers is 2 levels away from evolving and being able to train on his own. Or her own, I don't remember. I think Lila is about out of her PP. We get another rare candy. We're going to switch into Wade. Chompers will get a rare candy as soon as he hits the next level. Which is now. Alright, let's go ahead and give Chompers a rare candy. Now we have an additional team member. Say yay for Flygon. Alright. So now we can switch. Take that atom. We will put it on Joe. And now Chompers can train on his own. Alright, Georgia. You get a couple. Not this one, though. You're not fighting those. Not fighting those. There we go. Georgia is great. She just has the one weakness to fighting, and unfortunately this place is overrun with fighting types, so she's just got to play it a little bit careful. But she's faster than everything, so she can get away. Alright. Georgia's good. Alright. First appearance of Chompers. Good job, Chompers. And now Joe evolves. A weakness for escape ropes, indeed. Alright. Joe is back to being a Golbat. Now we just need to make it happy enough to be a Crobat, which should happen by the time we get it to the right level. I wish I had a ground type move here. Ground type move would be really nice. Oh, good lord. Okay. We'll switch. Alright, let's go heal up. Flygon learn any ground type moves naturally for Gen 3. No. No, we do not learn any ground type moves naturally. Well, that's dumb. Alright, well, that's fine. There is something that I was going to teach her anyways, so now that I'm looking at it. Okay, then we can learn Flamethrower here as well, and I'm going to go ahead and put that on. Well, actually, hold on. Let me get a summary of your stats before I just go and throw Flamethrower on you. It could be worse. It's better than Rock Tomb. Yeah, Flamethrower or Fire Blast is probably my best bet. Because we can't learn aerial ace. That would be a really good one. Fire blast. We'll do flamethrower. And this will be my endgame move set. Alright. Good. That'll be my endgame move set on Chompers. So that'll be good. Wish we had a little bit better special attack on Chompers, but it's going to be enough. So let's test it out. Yeah, that'll do. That'll be fine. Lila is great at what she does, but she's not good at taking hits. So we're gonna switch her back out. Wade'll take it for a little bit. Still not gonna have Wade take on the Hariyamas though. They just don't go down quick enough. Come on, Wade. She's in a little ball right now. She's also mine. She sleeps, I think we clocked it at 22 hours a day is how much she sleeps. She's awake for about 2 to 3 hours a day. Otherwise, she is asleep. Don't we all? We all wish we could sleep like her. Alright, we just got Joe to level 30, which is the level we started with our last one, so that's fine. Oh, I didn't mean to run from that. It's okay. Better safe than dead. Oh, jeez. Alright. We'll just switch into Georgia then. Heal up once again. We're getting closer though, everyone. Good job, Chompers. You gotta level up. That's all I can ask of you right now. Yeah, she just needs a little time, but she's good. Just got to go into the right spot. Alright, Lila, you are good to go. Georgia, you go up front for a second and give me that item that you got. I like full heals, that works. Alright, we'll heal up. We'll do one more round of this, and then I think it's already been 2 hours, everybody, so we're going to heal up. We'll do one more round of grinding, and then we'll be back next week to continue grinding. Me too, Ram. I'm glad you're conscious this week. Yeah. It's gonna be a rough one out there. We'll learn Thunder, why not? Might have been overkill, but that's okay. We'll just use Thunder and get it out of the sky. Alright. Alright. And it's time to heal up. with that, our team is slowly coming together. Oh, we got a rare candy. Let's go check on Joe. We want to get Joe leveled up. So let's do that before we call it a day. Should be close with all that grinding. Oh, okay. We're not that close. Alright. So it looks like we have probably 60 or 70 laps to do. Ready? Alright, that was 60. Let's go ahead and see if he likes me now. Alright, 30 more. Alright. Now it should adore me. Because we've taken such long bike rides together. Yep. Which means I can do this. And now my mistake has been mended. And Joe has joined the team. Fly back to Evergrande. Then we have an item to switch off because we've almost evened out the team's levels. Joe will redeem Vlad. Absolutely. Alright, now Andrew has the XP share. Everybody's almost level 40 other than other than Andrew. Tried to revive a boy. No. Rare candy. There we go. So, team's looking pretty spectacular, I gotta say. We'll get Andrew leveled up, and then we're aiming for 55 is what we'll be aiming for before we go into the Elite Four. At the rate we're going, that's going to be maybe the end of next stream. So, looking forward to that. As always, thank you all for joining me, and I hope to see you again next week. Bye.